Every rep leave 'em all laid down, but I remain. Strength is born from pain. Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here. Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here. I ride, I break, I fight under the weight I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight. On my knees, but I stand. Build myself with my hands. I rise, I break, I fight. This is the fire inside. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight. Power in my veins, power in my veins, power in my veins, power in my veins.
Lights flicker against steel walls. The room breathes low and heavy. No hype, no mercy, only work waiting to be done. Feet planted, jaw steady, eyes level. I don't rush the moment, I enter it deliberately. Neck rotate, slow shoulders settle back, hips open clean, knees track straight. Every joint reports readiness, no errors detected.
Cold steel meets warm skin, grip closes like a contract. First rep checks alignment, second rep confirms control. Third rep deletes hesitation, the weight understays in authority.
Noise fades out, breath counts time, vision narrows, everything unnecessary falls away.
Pressure is the instructor, pain writes the plan. But every rep is a lesson, etching the muscle in hand. Pressure is the instructor, I stay where I stand. No shortcuts survive when strength is demand.
Fast looks impressive, slow builds ownership, I move with intention. Not momentum, every inch accounted for, nothing borrowed from chance.
Plates slide on, sound drops lower. Ethic ends, responsibility increases. I accept without emotion. Heels ground forward, spine stays neutral. Bar path clean, power travels straight when discipline seals lead. Pressure's the instructor, sharp is the mind. Weak patterns dissolve when form is aligned. Press the instructor, I don't argue or plead. I execute clean, or I don't proceed. Ego is expensive, technique is efficient. I choose efficiency, always.
Rise up, place the illusion. Push, drive, control, finish, push, drive, control, finish, power, learn.
Sweat clouds focus, breath turns heavy, fatigue suggests compromise. I refuse it all, form tightens, awareness deepens, this is where progress hides. Long inhale through the nose, slow release, heart rate stabilize. I don't panic, I adapt, set after set, brick after brick. No drama, no crowd, construction is solid but permanent. It's paid.
Shakes, reset. If it cheats, discard. If it's sloppy, it doesn't count. Standards remain intact. Pressure is the instructor, not anger, not rage. Consistency builds what excitement can maintain. Pressure is the instructor, I stay engaged. Focus, repetition over fleeting praise. Chalk dries, palms, grip tightens before moving tension. For the system, the motion begins. Slow, relentless, unavoidable. Confidence is trained, it's the love, more by motivation is unreliable. Execution is law.
Push, drive, control, push, drive, control. Letters, power to my leather.
Fatigue strips illusion, technique tells truth. Every rep reports honestly now. I listen without judgment. Music fades, voices disappear. Only breath and alignment remain. This is the real work.
The mind suggests stop and I respond with structure. One more rep is not heroism, it is policy, I follow policy.
Pressure is the instructor, this is the test. Not the low, but responses to stressor is the instructor. I stay exact, clean execution or the second scratch. Stretches thin, edges blur, form stay sharp. I move clean while exhausted. Stretched anyway.
Heartbeat louder than fear, change don't break me, I'm here. Heartbeat louder than fear, change don't break me, I'm here.
I rise, I break, I fight, under the weight I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight. Power, power.
sweat and breath in the dark. Every rep leave a mark. They doubt, but I remain. Strength is born from pain. Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here. Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here.
I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight. On my knees, but I stand. Build myself with my hand. I rise, I break, I fight. This is the fire inside. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight.
Yeah, power in my veins, yeah. The lights, I'm awake. Still breathes quietly. No countdown, no applause, only intention entering the room. Posture tall, jaw unclenched, I steady, I ride, already focused. No warm excuses, follow me in, neck rotate slow and clean. Scapulae slide into place, hips unlock, ankles spring alive. Each joint reports readiness, no warnings. All systems green, cold metal meets skin. Chalk dust settles, grip closes with certainty. The weight answers immediately, authority is understood. Sound collapses inward, breath becomes metronome. Time bends to movement, nothing exists outside the rep. Built under load, now comfort or cheer. Every rep writes truth when pressure is near. Built under load, no shortcuts allowed. Strength stays honest when effort is loud. Speed impresses crowds, control builds ownership. I'm slow enough to feel every error, then correct it instantly. Steel slides, gravity deepens, responsibility increases. I accept without ceremony.
Heels rooted, hips initiate. Spine stacked, bar path direct. Power travels clean when discipline seals gaps.
Built under load, where weakness appears. Form stay precise, even when vision blurs. Built under load, I don't negotiate. Execution stays clean, all that's said doesn't rate.
Emotion fluctuates, structure remains. I choose structure.
Always.
Race, drive, control, finish. Race, drive, control, finish.
Race.
Drive, control, finish.
Sweater, races comfort. Breath grows heavy. Fatigue whispers compromise. I deny the suggestion. Technique sharpens instead. Inhale deep through the nose. Exhale measured and slow. Heart rate settles. Mind clears the next set. Weights that stacks on set. Brick on brick. No drama, no audience. Progress builds quietly, permanently. If alignment breaks, reset. If momentum cheats, discard. Only clean reps to survive review. Built under load, pressure refines. Weak habits fade when standards are tight. Built under load, I stay exact. Precision over ego, rep after rep.
Shock drives palms, grip locks in before motion. Tension fills the system, then movement begins. Slow and undeniable.
Confidence is trained, discipline is rehearsed. Motivation is unreliable, execution is policy.
Brace, drive, control, finish. Brace, drive, control, finish. Brace,
Brace.
drive, control, finish.
Fatigue strips illusion. Technique reveals truth. Every rep reports honesty now. I listen without ego.
Yeah.
Music fades, voices disappear. Only breath and alignment remain. This is the work beneath noise. The mind suggests stopping. I respond with structure. One more rep isn't heroics, it's protocol. I follow protocol. I follow protocol. Built under load, this is the test. Not the weight, but response to stress. Built under load, I stay intact. Clean execution of the rep gets scrapped.
Time stretches thin, edges blur, foam stay sharp. I move clean while exhausted, especially while exhausted. That is the skill. I start controlled, I stay technical, I finish complete. I recover intentionally. Race, drive, control, finish. Race, drive, control, finish.
Brace.
Drive, control, finish. Drive, control, finish. Drive, control, finish. Finish. Right.
Brace.
Drive, control, finish. Right.
Brace.
Drive, control, finish.
Blood on the floor, but I never slow. Weight on my back, yeah, I still go. Every scar tell a story loud. Built from the dirt, never bow. Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here. I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight, I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight. Power. 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 Sweat and breath in the dark. Every rep leave a mark. They doubt but I remain. Strength is born from pain. Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here. I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight, I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight.
On my knees, but I stand. Build myself with my hands.
I rise, I break, I fight. This is the fire inside. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight. I rise, I break, I fight. This is the fire inside. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight.
In my veins.
Fresh hush, make shush, make shush, make fresh hush, make shush, make shush, fresh hush, make shush, make shush.
No spotlight, no signal flare. The room is quiet, but intention is loud. I step inside already committed.
Feet planted, spine tall, jaw relaxed. Breathe steady, I align before I move. Preparation is not delay, it is precision. Neck circles clean, shoulders slide and lock. Hips open with control, ankles rebound softly. Every joint reports ready, nothing rushed, nothing skipped. Cold steel meets skin, grip tightens naturally, no hesitation. The weight introduces itself and I answer without words. Noise dissolves, time compresses, breath becomes rhythm, the rep becomes the world. Dissolves, time compresses, breath becomes rhythm, the rep becomes the world. Pressure makes structure, not comfort or ease. Form reveals character when lungs start to seize. Pressure makes structure, truth under strain. What survives the load, earns the gain. Fast looks impressive, slow builds ownership. I move with intent, feeling every centimeter, correcting every deviation. Plate slide on, gravity deepens, responsibility rises. I accept without emotion, heels rooted firm, hips drive first, spine stacked tall, bar path honest. Power flows clean when rules are respected. Pressure makes structure, weak habits crack. Technique stays loyal when fatigue attacks. Pressure makes structure, and I answer without words. Noise dissolves, time to pause the breath, he climbs, within the ref becomes the world. Pressure makes structure, not comfort or ease. Pressure makes structure, not comfort or ease. Pressure makes structure, not comfort or ease. Finish, brace it. Research, control, finish. Sweat blurs vision, breath shortens, fatigue suggests shortcuts. I refuse the suggestion from titans instead. Deep inhale, slow exhale, heart rate steadies, mind clears, next set waits patient. Set after set, brick by brick, no drama, no audience, progress built silently, permanently. If alignment slips, reset. If momentum cheats, discard, only clean work counts. Pressure makes structure, this is the test. Not the weight, but how it took on the stress. Pressure makes structure, I stay exact, precision over ego, rep by rep. Chalk dries palms, grip locks in place, moving for motion. Tension fills the system, then movement begins. Slow and undeniable, but ball.
Confidence is trained, discipline rehearsed. Emotion unreliable, execution enforced. Brace, drive, control, finish. Brace, drive, control, finish.
Fatigue strips the lotion. Technique withhales true. Heavy weight reports all I say now, honest and carefully. Brace, drive, control, finish. Brace, drive, control, finish. Power. 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 Fatigue strips illusion. Technique reveals truth. Every rep reports honestly. Now I listen carefully. Music fades. Voices disappear. Only breath and alignment remain. This is the work beneath noise. The mind suggests stopping. I answer with structure. One more rep is not bravery. It is protocol. I follow protocol.
Pressure makes structure, this is where it shows. Not incomparable with power slows. Pressure makes structure, I stay intact. Clean execution of the epic scrap.
Time stretches thin, edges blur, form stays sharp. I move clean while exhausted, especially while exhausted. I start controlled, I stay technical. I finish complete, recovery is intentional. brace, drive, control, race.
I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight.
Power. 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 Power.
Sweat and breath in the dark. Every rep leave a mark. They doubt but I remain. Strength is born from pain. Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here. I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight.
On my knees, but I stand. Build myself with my head.
I rise, I break, I fight. This is the fire inside. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight.
Power.
Pressure makes order. Yes, no, just makes order. No hype, no signal. Just arrival, the room is already awake. Still waste without opinion. I step in prepared to answer. Feet planted evenly, weight balance midfoot, spine tall but relaxed. Shoulder set back and down. Hands warm, grip ready, nothing rushed, everything intentional. Neck rotates smooth and slow. Shoulders straight, full circles. Elbows hinge clean. Hips open under control. Knees aligned and track, ankles spring and settle. The body reports readiness.
Cold metal means skin. Grip closes naturally. No tension wasted. The first rep teaches the tone. I listen closely.
Peripheral noise dissolves, breath sharpens time, compresses, only move me remains. Pressure makes order, reveals design. Force disappears when effort aligns. Pressure makes order, cuts what's weak. What survives, force learns to speak. Fast hides mistakes, slow exposes truth. I choose a tempo that leaves nowhere to hide. Every inch accounted for.
Place at it quietly, no announcement. Gravity deepens, I nod in acceptance.
Heels grounded firm, hips drive first, core stays braced, bar path stays clean. Power travels efficiently when structure holds. Pressure makes order, demands respect. Sloppy motion gets rejected. Pressure makes order, no disguise. Fatigue removes every lie.
Motivating fluctuates, standards do not. I train standards till they operate without negotiation. I stabilize, finish.
Drive stable, finish.
Sweat blurs, edges, lungs burn steadily. Form tightens instead of breaks. I reduce movement to only lean what's needed.
Inhale through the nose. Exhale long and controlled. Heart rate settles, grip relaxes briefly. Next set begins. Reps stack quietly, no drama, no witnesses required. Progress accumulates, if the noise, I feel alignment slips. Reset, if momentum cheats, stop. Only clean reps count, only thing else is discarded now. Pressure makes order, this is the test, not the low, but control under stress. Pressure makes order, beneath exact, precision, no rip, I relax. Chalk coats the hands, grip locks in full motion. Tension fills the system, then movement begins. Slow and deliberate, confidence is trained. Calm is practiced, emotion irrelevant. Execution mandatory. Drive stable, drive finish, drive finish. Fatigue strips shortcuts, only fundamentals remain. Each rep becomes a report, I adjust instantly. Music fades away, voices disappear. Only breath and alignment exist. This is the core of training. The mind suggests stopping, I respond with procedure. One more rep is not emotion, it is protocol. Pressure makes order, this is proof. Not at the start, but when this the move. Pressure makes order, keeps me intact. Clean execution of the rep is scrap.
Time stretches thin, vision narrows slightly. Form remains sharp, I move clean while exhausted. A
start composed, I stay precise, I finish complete. Cover, there's no passing on me.
Power in my name. Power in my.
I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight. Power. Power. Sweat and breath in the dark. Every rep leave a mark. They doubt but I remain. Strength is born from pain.
Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here. Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here.
I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight. Power. Power.
On my knees but I stand, build myself with my hands.
I rise, I break, I fight. This is the fire inside. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight.
Power in my veins.
No countdown, no announcement. The space already knows why I'm here. Lights hum quietly, still rest without mercy. I step in without hesitation. Phone off, noise removed, expectations clear. This session is not emotional, it is mechanical, it will be completed. Joints rotate with patience, muscles lengthen and respond. Blood flow increases evenly, nothing rush, nothing skip. The body synchronizes, hands meet the bar. Texture familiar, grip confident but relaxed. The first sweats of the language, clean motion only. Vision tidies, breath steadies, distractions dissolve. Movement becomes priority. No signal, all output, no words, just proof. I don't broadcast effort, I produce truth. No signal, all output, silent and exact. Every rep delivers what discipline demands. Speed hides errors, control reveals strength. I slow everything down until form speaks clearly, every inch accountable. Place slide on weight deep as the floor feels firmer. I accept the increase without reaction. Yeah. Feet press evenly, core tightens naturally. Spine stays neutral, power travels efficiently when alignment holds.
No signal, all output. No wasted force, momentum denied. Precision enforced. No signal, all output. Nothing to fake. Every rep clean for progress sake.
Motivation fluctuates, process remains. I train the process until it replaces motivation. Brace, drive, stabilize,
Finish.
brace, drive, stabilize,
Finish.
Sweat builds gradually, lungs burn evenly, muscles respond without panic. I move with economy, not aggression. Inhale deep, exhale control, heart rate lowers, grip resets, next set begins. Reps stack silently, no audits required, progress accumulates without applause. Consistency does the work. If form slips, reset. If balance shifts, stop. Only clean reps remain, everything else is removed.
No signal, all output. This is the rule. Effort without structure is useless fuel. No signal, all output. Stay exact. Precision beats, ego, session intact.
Chalk coats the hands, grip locks in before motion begins. Tension fills the system, then movement proceeds. Confidence is trained, calm is practiced, emotion irrelevant, execution mandatory.
Brace, drive, stabilize, finish.
Brace, drive, stabilize,
Finish.
brace, 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 drive, 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 stabilize, stabilize.
Finish.
Fatigue strips shortcuts, only fundamentals survive. Each rep reports truth, I adjust instantly.
Sound fades, time compresses, only breath and alignment exists. This is where work becomes pure.
The mind suggests stop and procedure responds. One more rep is not emotion, it is protocol.
No signal, all output. This is proof, not at the start, but when strength feels used. No signal, all output. Hold the line, control under pressure defines the climb.
Muscle shakes slightly, form stays precise. I move clean while exhausted, especially while exhausted. I start composed, I stay deliberate. I finish complete, recovery is planned, never accidental.
Brace,
Drive, stabilize,
finish.
brace, drive, stabilize,
Finish.
Blood on the floor, but I never slow. Weight on my back, yeah, I still go. Every scar tell a story loud. Built from the dirt, never bow.
Heartbeat louder than fear. Change don't break me, I'm here. Heartbeat louder than fear. Change don't break me, I'm here.
I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight, I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight. Power, 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 power. Yeah. Sweat and breath in the dark. Every rep leave a mark. They doubt, but I remain. Strength is born from pain.
Heartbeat louder than fear. Change don't break me, I'm here. Heartbeat louder than fear. Change don't break me, I'm here.
I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight, I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain made power tonight. On my knees, but I stand. Build myself with my head. I rise, I break, I fight. This is the fire inside. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain made power tonight. Power, 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 power. Power in my veins.
Yeah, no spotlight follows me in. No voice announces my arrival. The room already understands purpose, still waits without judgment. I step forward without delay. No past sets matter, no future numbers exist. Only the next action remains. Intention narrows naturally, execution begins quietly. Joints rotate with intention, muscles lengthen then engage. Breath sinks with movement, temperature rises steadily. The body remembers its role. Hands close around the bar, the texture is honest, grip firm, never rush. The first rep sets the tone, nothing extra is allowed. Eyes steady, jaw relaxed, breath controlled. Thoughts reduced to sequence, built without noise. Shaped by control, no performance, only result and roll. Built without noise, steady, exact. Progress doesn't shout, it stacks on fact.
Speed is temptation, control is authority. Every rep slows the world until weakness is nowhere to hide. Form speaks louder than effort, place light uncleanly, no reaction. Weight increases, so focus deepens. Balance remains unchanged. Feet root into the floor, core tightens automatically. Spine aligns with purpose, force travels efficiently. When structure is respected, so the only sys great. Built without noise, no wasted strain. Every movement earns long-term gain. Built without noise, calm under stress. Precision survives when ego fails to test. Motivation fades, and systems remain. I train systems until they replace feeling.
Brace, drive, stabilize, finish. Brace, drive, stabilize, finish.
No shortcuts,
Straight strips, decoration. Only fundamentals remain. Each rep reports true. Adjustment happens instantly, awareness sharpens. Sound phase, minutes compress. Only breath and balance exists. This is where work becomes pure. The mind suggests stopping. This is the response. One more rep is not courage, it is compliance. Recs accumulate quietly, no audience required. Progress compounds when consistency leads. Silence accelerates growth. If alignment slips, stop. Balance shifts, reset. Only clean work remains. Everything else is removed.
Built without noise, this is the goal. Effort without order, overloads a roll. Built without noise, nothing to fake. Every rep clean. blocks in place before motion begins. Tension fills the frame, movement followed intention. Confidence is trained, calm is price in irrelevant days. Execution is mandatory. Brace, drives, stabilize, Venice. Drive, stabilize, Vinny. No shortcut survive. Means stability, state accumulation, mate. The purport's truth, adjustment happens instantly. Awareness sharpened, sound phase, minutes compressed. Only breath and balance exist. This is where work becomes pure.
The mind suggests stopping, the system responds. One more rep is not currents, it is compliance. Crystals tremble slightly, form stays zigzag. I move clean while exhausted, discussively while exhausted. Build without noise. Build without noise, this is the code. Out the way and over the nose. Build without noise, holding the road. Really right over, nothing at stake.
Chalk the hands, script locks in place. Before motion begins, tension fills the frame. Movement follows intention.
Tonight.
Power, 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 power. Sweat and breath in the dark, every rep leave a mark they doubt, but I remain. Strength is born from pain.
Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here.
I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight.
On my knees, but I stand. Build myself with my hands.
I rise, I break, I fight. This is the fire inside. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight.
Power in my veins.
No countdown, no echo. The room breathes still in patience. Lights hum above intention. I arrive already aligned. Work begins without ceremony. Shoulders set, spine neutral, feet confirmed. Distance and angle, grip test friction. Breath finds rhythm. Nothing is wasted before the first move. Circles open, joints with care. Tension climbs in layers. Heat spreads with purpose. The body listens, then answers. Everything activates in sequence. Bar meets hands. Hands meet truth. The first pull is honest. Speed is control, not chase. Form writes the rule book early. Eyes forward, jaw loose, hair measured. Thoughts trim to action. Pressure makes form, not noise, not show. And weight as question, structure, answer slow. Pressure makes form, hold the line. Strength is the outcome of discipline over time. The bar travels straight, the body refuses shortcuts. Single stay clean, no moments are not entry. Every rep teaches accuracy. Plate slide with intent. No drama follows, heavier means calmer. Focus narrows further, confidence remains procedural. Feet press the floor. The floor responds, core tightens automatically. Force moves efficiently when alignment is respected. Pressure makes form, pressure makes form. Clean under strain, ego bends first, structure remains. Steady makes form, steady and exact. Results arrive when control stacks back. Pyramids fluctuate, systems persist. I build sisters until feeling becomes irrelevant. Stabilize, finish, reset, repeat. No deviation allowed. Sweat appears evenly, heart rate rises with order. Muscles respond without panic. Energy is rationed wisely. I move economically.
Inhale through control, exhale through tension. The body settles, grip recenters, another set begins.
Reps accumulate quietly. No witnesses required, consistency compounds. Silence multiplies effort, progress hides until revealed.
If balance slips, if alignment fades, only clean work survives, everything else is removed.
I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight I ignite.
No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight. Muscles tremble, I leave, form remains exact. I move clean while tired, especially while tired.
Grip locks with intent. Before motion starts, tension fills the frame, movement follows command. Confidence is trained, calm is practice, emotion excluded. Procedure dominates, execution is mandatory.
Brace, drive,
Stabilize, finish.
brace, drive.
Stabilize, finish. Precision repeats itself, fatigue removes. Decoration, mainly fundamentals remain. Each rep reports truth, micro adjustments, stand them on me.
Only felonies, only ban exists. This is where work turns pure.
The mind suggests escape, the system responds. One more rep, it's not bravery, it is compliance.
I rest your make out for. Not at the start, but when strength feels used. Pressure makes form, hold control. Calm under stress is the ultimate wide goal.
Muscles tremble, I leave, form remains exact. I move clean while tired, especially while tea.
Power tonight. Sweat and bread in the dark. Every rep leave a mark. They doubt but I remain. Strength is born from pain. Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here. I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight.
On my knees, but I stand. Build myself with my hand.
I rise, I break, I fight. This is the fire inside. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight. No music asks permission. The room waits. Iron rests without promise. I arrive already decided. The work begins when silence breaks. Feet map the floor, hands confirm, distance, spine stacks clean, breath slows on command, every variable is placed. Drones rotate with intent, heat spreads evenly, ligaments answer softly, muscles wake without rush, nothing is skipped. The balmy skin and purpose, grip tightens without strain. The lift starts smooth, not fast, not forced, accuracy leads the way. Distractions drop away, only angles remain, only balance remains, only execution remains. Still under load, not under praise. Strength forms quietly through control days. Built under load, rep by rep. I earn structure through what I accept. The bar stays close, the path stays straight. Momentum is denied, entry power moves clean when patience governs. Place at it with calm, no reaction follows. Heavier means simpler, complexity is removed. Focus tightens, our response upward. Energy transfers efficiently, nothing leaks, nothing is wasted. Built under load, steady and exact. I do not borrow power, I generate fact. Built under load, frame intact. Control outlasts at every impact. Emotion fluctuates, process remains. I train the process until emotion becomes irrelevant. Brace, drive, stabilize, finish, reset. Repeat, no shortcuts permitted. Sweat forms evenly paced. Embrace, drive, stabilize, finish, repeat, no shortcuts permitted. Sweat forms evenly breathing, stay measured. Heart rate climbs with order. Muscles respond in sequence, energy is budgeted. Inhale through structure, exhale through tension. The body settles, the next set begins without hesitation. Reps that quiet, no witnesses required. Consistency compounds invisibly. Progress hides until revealed by time. If balance fades, pause. If alignment slips, reset. Only clean work counts, everything else is removed.
results appear when discipline applies. Chalk marks commitment, hands locked with purpose before motion starts. Tension fills the frame, movement follows command. Confidence is practice, calm is rehearsed. Chaos is excluded, procedure dominates. Execution is mandatory. Brace, drive, stabilize, finish. Brace, drive, stabilize, finish. Precision repeats itself.
Fatigue strips decoration, only fundamentals remain. Each rep reports true micro adjustments occur instantly. Awareness sharpens, sound fades to breathe. Minutes collapse in the moments, only balancing exists. This is where work becomes pure. The mind suggests escape, the system responds. One more rep is not bravery, it is compliance.
Built under load, tested and true. Not at the start, but when strength feels you. Built under load, hold control. Calm under stress is the final goal. Muscles tremble slight, form remains exact. I move clean while tired, especially while tying standards do not negotiate. Dunk a I've been made to talk about. I've been made to talk about. Stopping me and stop.
I break, I fight, under the weight I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight. Sweat and breath in the dark, every rep leave a mark. They doubt, but I remain. Strength is born from pain. Chains don't break me, I'm here. I rise, I break, I fight, under the weight I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight. On my knees, but I stand, build myself with my hands. I rise, I break, I fight, this is the fire inside. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight. Power in my veins. Title myself in my hands, put 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 myself in my hands. Power in my veins, power in my veins, power in my veins. Yeah, lights on without attention, the room does not judge, still waits without memory. I step in already aligned, it's how it belongs to execution. Yeah, feet plant with intent, yeah, hips stack under control, spine lengthen, shoulder set, hands learn the texture of grip. Nothing moves before balance agrees. Circles open the joints, tension rises like temperature muscle fibers. Wake in sequence, breath finds rhythm. The system turns on, yeah. The system turns on, yeah. The bar meets, hands in focus, no rush, no pause. The first rep is a question, answered by form. Accuracy establishes authority. Scan the angles, come from the past. Ability first, power is second. Order precedes force, yeah.
Forging repetition, not applause. Strength is written by unbroken laws. Yeah. Forging repetition, day by day. I become exact in the work I stay. Yeah.
Elbows track clean, yeah. Knees follow intent. Every centimeter matters. The morning is managed, never borrowed, yeah. Plates click with purpose. Silence returns instantly, heavy it simplifies the mind. Only essentials remain, context doesn't remove, yeah. Force begins at the floor, yeah. Travels upward with that lead, yeah. Core locks the transfer. Energy arrives intact, nothing is wasted. Forged in repetition, steady and true. I do not chase, limits I move, yeah.
Forged in repetition, steady and smooth. I do not chase limits, I move through, yeah. Forged in repetition, come under strain. Discipline come first, pressure to gain.
Emotion fluctuates, process remains. I train the process until emotion fades, yeah. Consistency replaces motivation, yeah. Structure replaces noise, yeah.
never honestly. Breath stays measured, heart rate climbs with order. Muscles respond on cue. Control dominates intently. Inhale, expand, structure. Exhale, release success. The frame resets. The next set, weight's already planned. Reps accumulate quietly, no spotlight lyric quiet. Progress layers invisibly, time reveals what patience constructs. Pressure to gain, yeah. Fortune repetition, this is the rule. Precision outlasts every tool. Fortune repetition, come under strain. Discipline come first, pressure to gain.
Chalk marks commitment, hands locked with certainty. Before motion starts, tension fills the system, movement follows decision.
Comfort beats train, Thomas press. Chaos is a student decision. Execution answer.
Race, drive, stabilize, finish. Race, drive, stabilize, finish. Race, drive, stabilize, finish.
The pattern engraves strength.
Fatigue removes decoration, only fundamentals survive. Each rep exposes truth. Micro adjustments happen instantly, awareness sharpens. Yeah. Sound narrows to breath, minutes compress into focus. Only alignment exists, this is the core of work.
The mind suggests retreat, the system responds. One more rep, it's not drama, it is protocol. Forcing repetition, tested and clear. Not at the start, but when limits appear. Forcing repetition, hold the line. Come with the load, defense the climb.
Muscle shakes lightly, form stays exact. I move clean, while tired, especially while tired standard.
Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here. I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight, I ignite. No, don't just pain, but pain. Make power tonight.
Power, 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 power. Sweat and breath in the dark. Every rep leave a mark. They doubt, but I remain. Strength is born from pain.
Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here. I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight, I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain. Make power tonight.
Power, 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 power. On my knees, but I stand. Build myself with my hands. I rise, I break, I fight. This is the fire inside. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight. Power, power, power in my veins. Power in my blood. Power in my veins. The room is already awake, still remembers nothing. I enter without announcement. The clock starts when I do. This hour belongs to pressure. Feet anchor into the floor. Knees unlocked with intent. Whoa. Hips aligned, under control. Spine stacks, it's clean and tall. Hands close with certainty. Circles free the joints, elastic tension wakes. Muscle breath calibrates cadence. Temperature rises evenly, nothing is rushed. The bomb is my grip. Cold metal confirms reality. The first rep is a signal, not a test form establishes authority. Eyes steady, core sealed, path confirmed. Every angle agrees, motion is permitted. No witness for weight, no disguise. Strength is built where attention applied. No witness for weight, no disguise. Strength is built where attention applies. No witness for weight. Day by day, I load the truth and carry it away.
Force begins at the ground, travels upward without lead. Core transfers intention, limbs execute precisely. Nothing is borrowed, plate slide on quietly. The mind simplifies, heavier weight removes noise. Only sequence remains, decision prestige, action. Elbows track exact lines, knee follow stable locks. Moments and mismanners never chase. Efficiency protects longevity.
No witness for weight, no rush. Progress moves because standards don't crush. No witness for weight. Calm under pressure sharpens the fight. Motivation fluctuates, structure remains, emotion fades, procedure stays. I trust what repeat.
Drive, stabilize, finish, reset. Drive, stabilize,
Sweat marks on the stepper, breath stays measured. Heart rate climbs with order. Muscle responds on cue, control dominates its intensity. Inhale expands the frame, exhale releases success. Focus narrows the next at waist. Already win, already win. The waves, is it in brain? Call up a star. The waves, a beat, no witness to life, vibrations can strive. Balance slips, stop. If form drift, reset. Only clean work counts, everything else is discarded. No witness for weight. This is law. Precision outlasts what ego saw. No witness for weight. Held true, longevity follows what I do. Chalk seals commitment. Knees lock with intent before movement starts. Tension fills the system. Action follows this tension. Confidence is trained. Calm is practice, chaos is excluded. This temper governs execution essence.
Brace, drive, stabilize. In it, brace up, drive, stabilize. In it.
The pattern engraves strength. Fatigue removes decoration. Only fundamentals survive. Each rep exposes truth. Micro adjustments happen instantly. Awareness sharpens. Sound arrows to breathe. Minutes compress into focus. Only alignment exists. This is the center of work. The mind suggests retreat. The system responds. One more rep. It's not drama, it is protocol. No witness for weight, tested and clear. Not at the start, but when limbs appear, knowing is mine. This is contrived. No witness for weight, tested and clear. Not at the start, but when limbs appear, knowing is mine. This is contrived.
Blood on the floor, but I never slow. Weight on my back, yeah, I still go. Every scar tell a story loud. Built from the dirt, never bow. Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here. I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight, I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight.
Power. Power.
Sweat and breath in the dark, every rep leave a mark. They doubt, but I remain. Strength is born from pain. Heartbeat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here. I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight, I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight. On my knees, but I stand. Build myself with my hands. I rise, I break, I fight. This is the fire inside. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight.
Power in my veins. Power in my veins. Power in my veins. No lights, that's my name. No sound, checks my intent. I step into the room, already decided the work begins for motion. Feet rooted to the floor, grip closer without doubt. Spinal lines with patience, breath finds its tempo. Everything is ready, joints circle freely. Muscle temperature climbs, elastic tension forms. Nothing is rushed, everything is deliberate.
The weight answers honesty. The first rep sets language. Control writes the rules. Power waits its turn.
Eyes forward.
Core sealed, path confirmed. Movement earns permission, execution proceed.
Pressure builds the engine, slow and exact. Strength is constructed where discipline acts. Pressure builds the engine day by day. I low consistency and stay the way.
Energy starts from the ground, transfers clean through the core, arms and legs. Obey time and nothing leaks, nothing is wasted.
Plate slide on quietly. The room stays neutral. Heavy air load clarifies purpose. Only mechanics remain. Noise disappears. Every rep traces precision. No deviation allowed. One to misguided. Never chase deficiency. Protects progress.
Pressure builds the engine, no rush. Progress moves because standards don't crush. Pressure builds the engine, held tight. Calm repetition sharpens might.
Rotation fluctuates structure. Does not emotion
each process remains. I trust repetition.
Brace, drive, stabilize, finish, reset, breathe. Brace, drive, stabilize, finish, reset, breathe. Brace, drive, stabilize, finish, reset, breathe. Brace, drive, stabilize, finish.
Brace syncs with motion, sweat marks commitment. Heart rate climbs in order, muscle responds accurately. Control dominates it, but
Inhale expands the frame, exhale clears tension.
focus tightens the next set. Weights unchanged, lap stack silently, no applause follows. Progress hides inconsistency. Time reveals what patience builds.
If balance slips, stop. If form drifts, reset. Only clean work counts, everything else is ignored.
Pressure builds the engine, this is law. Precision outlasts what ego saw. Pressure builds the engine, held true. Longevity follows what I do. Chalk seals intention, hands lock the decision before movement begins. Tension fills the system, action falls, no certainty. Confidence is trained, calm is practice. Chaos is excluded, procedure governs. Execution answers as
Brace. Drive in my brace. The pattern in my brace. The pattern in my brace. Pattern in my brace. Pattern in my brace. Fatigue removes decoration. Only fundamentals survive. Each rep exposes truth, adjustments occur instantly. Awareness sharpens, sound narrows to breathe. Minutes compress into focus. Only alignment exists, this is the core of work. The mind suggests retreat, the system responds. One more rep is not drama, it is protocol.
pressure builds the engine, tested and clear. Not at the start, but when limits appear. Pressure builds the engine, hold the line. Calm under load, defines the climb. Muscle shakes, light form remains exact. I move clean while tired, especially while tired. Standards from mistakes, make arrive prepared, work deliberately.
I rise, I break, I fight. Under the weight, I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight. Power tonight. Power. Power. Sweat and breath in the dark. Every rep leave a mark. They die but I remain. Strength is born from pain. Heart beat louder than fear. Chains don't break me, I'm here. I ride, I break, I fight. Under the weight I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight.
On my knees, but I stand. Build myself with my hand.
I ride, I break, I fight. This is the fire inside. No crown, no throne, just pain. But pain make power tonight. Make power tonight. Power in my veins. Power in my veins. The city's still loud outside, but in here the sound becomes simple. The fan spins like a calm warning. Rubber floors swallow excuses. I don't come to feel better, I come to become sharper. Phone face down. Head up, laces tight like a promise. Wrist wrapped like boundaries. I don't negotiate with comfort, I don't argue with gravity. I just set the rules and move. Shoulders roll, hips open, ankles wake, quick wipes.
clicks. Bridge meets breath, in and out like a metronome, no teeth. Blood starts to travel faster, finding every corner that will burn. I don't rush the ignition, I build it. The first lift is a mirror. It shows what I arrive with tight spots, weak links, dripping focus, all exposed without a soul. So I correct, I align, I reframe. I don't chase perfect, I chase repeatable. And repeatable becomes perfect enough. Shoulders down, ribs stack, core lock, like a vault. Knees track, clean, eyes steady. Jaw relaxed, power is in anger, power is accuracy under load. I'm break the clock, don't beg for time. I carve the minutes into something mine. Break the clock, no shortcuts found. I build my strength from the ground up, down. On some days I feel unstoppable, some days I'm loving it all. Both days, the plan still works because the plan doesn't need a mood. It needs a body that shows up in these hands to grip, and these feet to plan. It needs a mind that it returns, even when it would rather read that it disappear. That's how discipline is stand. I didn't fly to win it all. More weight, less talking, more focus, fewer opinions. The place click like punctuation. I like that sound, it means the sentence is about to be finished, not abandoned halfway. I'm not here to be entertained, I'm here to be earned.
Legs turn into pillars, back becomes a bridge, hands become clams. The ball moves where it should, not where it wants. I refuse sloppy power, I refuse almost.
If it isn't clean, it isn't progress, it isn't mine. I won't rest, mate, I won't run strength.
I will own it, breathing, brace with panic, breathe out, move it, I'll draw my balance. The force, forced imbalance, again every rep is a contract. I sign it with sweat, unbreak the clock, don't beg for time. I carve the minutes into something mine. Unbreak the clock, no shortcuts found. I build my strength from the ground up down.
Some days I feel unstoppable, some days I feel nothing at all. Both days the plan still works because the plan doesn't need a mood. It needs a body that shows up, it needs hands that grip, it needs feet that plan, it needs a mind that returns even when it would rather disappear. That's how discipline is trained, not in fireworks but in repetition.
Count the reps, not the doubts. Count the breaths, not the fear. Count the seconds under tension. The pause at the bottom, the rise to the sticking point. No spotlight, no witness, only work in consequence. I don't try, I execute.
There's a moment in every lift where in the way that's a question, are you sure? And I answer with posture, with patience, with 1 inch more, then 1 inch more again. No screaming required, just pressure applied correctly. I stay calm when the bar slows, I stay honest when my muscles shake. That's the difference. Second. 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 Inhale, ribs expand. Exhale, shoulders soften, neck loose. Yeah. Neck loose. Yeah. Neck loose.
I rise, I break, I fight under the weight I ignite. No crime, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight.
Wedding bread in the dark, every rep leave a mark. Doubt but I remain, strength is born from pain, yeah. Heartbeat louder than fear, change don't break me, I'm here.
I rise, I break, I fight under the weight I ignite. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight.
On my knees but I stay, build myself with my head.
I rise, I break, I fight. This is the fire inside. No crown, no throne, just pain, but pain make power tonight.
Fire in my veins, fire in my veins, fire in my veins, fire in my veins. Yeah, the lights buzz like a warning sign, but I walk in anyway. Metal breeze in the corner, waiting for hands that don't flinch. I don't need hype, I don't need applause, I need a clean set, a clear mind, and a reason that doesn't quit. Yeah, headphones on, rolled off, lacy pulled tight like a lock. Wrist turns, fingers flex, palms open and close. A small ritual with a test ready. I don't scroll for motivation, I don't search for mood. I build momentum the same way I build strength, one deliberate decision at a time. Neck long, shoulders loose, hips open, angles alive. Breathe steady, not dramatic, heat rising through muscle like first rep is always honest. It tells me where I'm stiff, where I'm lazy, where I'm distracted. So I correct how you're lying. I own the weakness without letting it own me. I don't fight the truth, I use it. Stack the ribs, brace the play. Hook up loud and tanks and tread the knees. Good night, then best team. Headphones on, world off. Laces pulled tight like a lock. Wrist turn, fingers flex. Palms open and close. A small ritual that says ready. I don't scroll for motivation. I don't search for a mood. I build momentum the same way I just train. One deliberate decision at a time. Neck long, shoulders loose, hips open, that goes alive. Wrist steady, not dramatic. Heat rises through muscle like a slow fuse catching fire. The body remembers, the body adapts. I don't need perfect conditions, I need consistent pressure. The first rep is always honest. It tells me where I'm stiff, where I'm lazy, where I'm distracted. So I correct, I align, I own the weakness without letting it own me. I don't fight the truth, I use it, yeah. Stack the ribs, brace the core, grip like intention. Track the knees, keep the path clean. Power without control, it's just chaos with a costume. So I choose control. Iron never lies, it shows what's real. It strips the excuses and tests my will. Iron never lies, no mercy, no disguise. I rise on discipline while the doubters compromise. Set after set, the noise in my head gets smaller. Stop now because life get easier, because focus gets sharper. I learn to hold tension without break the drinking into tension. I learn to breathe while my heart hammers. I learned that fatigue is not a stop sign, it's a checkpoint. Plates click, silence thickens, heavier weight changes the room. Less talking, more truth. The bar doesn't care what I planned yesterday. It only cares what I can execute right now. So I execute. Down, control, pause, stable up. Decisive, no drifting, no bouncing, no bargaining. And I keep the line even when my muscles shake, because that's where growth lies, inside the strict version of myself. Breathing, brace, breathe out, drive, eyes forward, calm, jaw loose, steady. I don't waste energy on panic, I spend it on precision. I never lies, it shows what's real. It strips the excuses and tests my will. I never lies, no mercy, no disguise. I rise on discipline while the doubt is compromised. Some days I feel like thunder, some days